Take a look at Zendaya's hands in this visual. Notice how her index finger is just as long, if not slightly longer, than her ring finger. In biological anthropology, this is known as a high 2D to 4D digit ratio, and it's our very first receipt in debunking these ridiculous claims. Here's how the science actually works. Your digit ratio is permanently locked in before you're even born, right around the end of the first trimester. It acts as a non-invasive biomarker of the hormonal environment you experienced in the womb. High exposure to testosterone during this critical period typically causes the ring finger, the fourth digit, to grow longer than the index finger. Conversely, higher estrogen exposure results in a higher ratio, where the index finger equals or extends past the ring finger. Now, is this an absolute rule for every single hand on the planet? Of course not. Population science gives us statistical averages, not set in stone rules. Your own hands might not match the average, and that's totally normal. But forensic evaluation isn't about isolating one single trait. It's about stacking the biological markers. You gather data from the pelvis, the skull, the shoulder to hip proportions, and you map the overlaps to get a statistically robust profile. When you combine the pieces, the truth becomes undeniable. And as you can see in every freeze frame we have, Zendaya's hands consistently display a typical female pattern. There is zero evidence here of the high prenatal androgens you'd expect to see if these online rumors had an ounce of truth to them. Zendaya, who stands at 5'10", has a smaller skull than actor Tom Holland, who stands at 5'7". This is because in the human primate family, the male's skull is larger than the female skull. The male also has a significantly larger brain than the female, and at no time is the female brain larger than the male's. While Zendaya's shoulders may appear broad relative to her own frame, she still exhibits a low shoulder-to-head width ratio compared to the male on the right. Observing Zendaya's acute Q angle, the fullness and roundness of the body mass below her crotch line, and if Zendaya were a purported male and going by the name Zendaya, this would be a confirmation for the inverter cult to holler FTM. Tune into our Cola channel for part 2 soon, people.